whatever we have seen that there are two more challenges that industry is going to face today. One is that in the supply chain and the procurement, which is a major challenge for most of the manufacturing unit, and the commercial function is another area that we need to focus on hugely. Not about ACCB, it is about the industry. I'm talking about the manufacturing unit, that how they are going to work on these three major streams with the development of the AI and the different machine learning algorithms. There's a major stream we need to focus on in coming years. There are 5G technologies coming up. Recently, we have introduced in India that lot more changes is going to happen, which is kind of a AGI, artificial general intelligence, which is going to impact hugely for our business and most of the supply chain vertical. Because if all these cars are connected, all these supply chains are connected, this will be easier for us to maintain our supply chain and visibility to the commercial function, and that will create huge impact for the commercial.
For AI and ML to work at scale, having a very good data foundation, or whether you call it data fabric or data mesh, is absolutely critical, because without that you can't scale up. So all the technologies in the data mesh, data fabric space, including the governance, the cataloging, will become huge. All the technologies around machine learning, right, be it Python, be it R, will become huge. But I think the industry is trending towards decision intelligence and cognitive automation, saying we have had enough of AI ML recommendations. What we really need is a way to execute against that. And this is where cognitive automation starts to come as a theme. So what cognitive automation says is, you can give a lot of good recommendations from an artificial intelligence or machine learning algorithm. What really happens to those recommendations is not known. So a platform which allows you to give recommendations, but also allows you to close loop by ensuring that the recommendations are executed under the underlying ERP systems and the underlying systems of transformations. That is what we really call as cognitive automation.
One is improving functionality as an example, right? So using data that showed, as an example, we found that there was a lot of liquid spillage that we saw during the pandemic particularly, right? And so it led to failures. And so how can you use artificial intelligence? How can you collaborate better amongst our different teams to come up with solutions to, even though there could be liquid spillage that continues, how can you still keep that unit functioning by using this? So I think that's just been one example.
I come from supply chain. So obviously the traditional supply chain use cases that we have in AI space, most of these are still very applicable. AI and ML, I'm kind of combining all of them together, right? So it's about the availability, that of course availability and cost of supplies that we are always concerned about. In all these areas, other industries like retail, consumer goods, they already have made a significant progress in terms of what kind of AI and ML applications are there. We are still, as I said, we are still a few years behind. So we are catching up on all those. So all these applications on material availability, placement of where my supply should be, we do not play a lot on, let's say, optimization on cost, because these are like very critical components from the life-saving perspective, but still making the availability from the, the patient's perspective. That's the area where I see current focus or the recent trends.